Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and we are going to jump in and do a read for the month of November, okay? It's going to be what the universe wants you to know. So we'll see what wants to bubble up into the surface here, okay? All right, let's jump into this. So what is going on? Guys, do keep in mind we've got a new moon in Scorpio coming on the 4th of the month, okay? And then we've got a full moon that is happening at the end of the month that's in Taurus. So the Scorpio moon is going to allow you to really confront any sort of emotions. It's going to be very, very key, all right? That's going to be very key. And then at the end of the month in Taurus, this is about really focusing on self-respect, getting things in order, right? Less so much, I mean, even though that it focuses on loving nice things and having nice things around you, it's not only that, and you know that your self-respect and all of that, it starts with you and it doesn't come through items as well. So these are just kind of little, some key things to kind of think of and keep in mind, throughout the read. But let's take a look. There's more to it, but we'll jump on and see what the cards have to say for the month and go from there. Okay. So what is going on for Sagittarius? What wants to come through for Sagittarius? We're going to break it down week by week. Okay. So this will be good. Let's start with the first week for Sagittarius. And guys, please like and subscribe and note your comments below. It helps my channel tremendously. And I so appreciate it. All right. Thank you. All right. So let's jump into this. What is going on for Sagittarius? Okay. Let's take a look. What do we've got here? Okay, what do we have here? Okay, so we've got the King of Wands. Nice, okay. And then we've got a decision to make. We've got the Two of Swords. So the King of Wands and the Two of Swords are coming out here. Wow. Now the King of Wands is all about that visionary and entrepreneur. Now you might be that yourself, or you might be around someone, maybe a boss or someone that you're dealing with that is really that visionary entrepreneur. Really is focused in on that passion and energy, and just really focused in on how do I want to say it? It's kind of like just beautiful energy about, having the courage to move forward, right? To persevere. That's kind of what that visionary is, right? This is your energy. It's fire energy here. You could be taking on this energy, being at large and, in charge and having the courage to do and be that bold leader that you are. So this could be you, and then having to make a decision in that process. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. So this has you, something that is hidden, within the moon. There's a decision that needs to be made. All right. You could be doing with an air sign, or even a fellow fire sign as well. But there is some sort of decision that needs to be made, or that wants to be made, and it's hidden, but it has you sitting and not knowing maybe which way that you should actually move forward here, okay? Because it's kind of like that through mental discipline, she's kind of tuned this out a little bit, is what I feel. And so, and there's, little clouds in the way a little bit. So there's a lot more introspection and using intuition in terms of making the right choice in this process, whatever this is, right? So be open to the message that the intuitive downloads give you. And it could be, again, during the new moon, or even the full moon, even at the end of the month. The energy transcends. So what I might be talking about in week 1 can appear even in week 4, vice versa. It really depends on where you're at in terms of the timing of your journey. So, but absolutely my intent is to focus on it as is here. So interesting, and then if you look at the front of her on the opposite side of that card here, where you can actually see in front of her, where she's blindfolded, you kind of see that her foot is far away from stepping into that of the emotions. So it could be that there's a decision that needs to be made, that is needs to ride out the storm, and this is also about getting peace of mind and focusing on any sort of meditative practices that are going to help calm you and ground you. Okay. And that's what's going to be, until calmer, the lightning goes down and the clouds move away a little bit. Give me one more card on this, okay? Like I said, it could be dealing with a fire or air sign, or you're just taking on this energy right now, okay? First week, what do we get here? 7 of Wands, okay? So the sevens, this is really talking about about protection against, competition. Okay. So this is about an opportunity for progress, right? Now you could be doing something on your own because it's kind of like solo progress, right? And it could be that you're out in the open and you've got, a lot of competitors down below you. But I feel that this is a really good opportunity. Whatever it is that you do, you're making a decision to possibly work with someone or work for someone, or just, to focus on on the competition, keeping competition at bay. I like it because it's a 7 card, and 7s are about having faith. To go solo in terms of your own business or your own situation. So you have a lot of passion behind this, but you're also applying reason in terms of making that choice. All right, what's going to help you make the choice? What does numerology have to say? Let's take a look at what this is for Sagittarius. Interesting, guys. Some of you might have your own business and are very creative. All right, you could be a YouTuber, or you could be, working, out in the public, or, again, whatever the situation, very creative as a visionary. You can use those skills. I get patience. This is patience, okay? So within the situation, give yourself patience in this process. Like I said, this is calling for letting the clouds clear, let the lightning end, and so you can ground yourself and even do some meditation of some sort that's going to help you have more patience with the emotions of the body, which is your sacral chakra. So you might want to focus on clearing your sacral chakra, better yet, clear them all at the same time. And, that would be very, very key for you here. And that could really, really help. All right. Very, very key. Yeah. That's what I see coming through here. Second week, what's coming through for Sagittarius? Let's take a look at what that is for you here. Second week for Sagittarius, second week of November. What is going on? What do we have here? Transitioning. Oh my gosh, so you're transitioning from something and then trying to balance out new energy. So we get the 6 of Swords, and then we get the 2 of Pentacles. So it's like as if you're moving on to calmer waters, right? You're taking that advice from week 1, grounding yourself, grounding your emotions, moving forward towards the path of least resistance, or whatever that is for you in terms of making your choice, person, place, or thing. And what you're doing now is you're in the middle of adapting to the new energies. Like you're not quite exactly at your destination, but you're not where you were before. And this is a good thing. So this is adapting to those new energies and being patient with yourself as you kind of get rid of the wobble, right? So that's what I see coming through here. Give me one more card on this. 2 of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. And then, of course, Sword energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. What do we get here? Ooh, yeah, don't be too hasty. I do get the Knight of Swords. And the Knights come in and they leave pretty fast. So this is about, don't be too hasty. Especially if there's someone coming in that wants you to move really, really fast. Make a quick decision. Move forward quick. Slow this person down a little bit, okay? Whether that is you taking on this energy, moving to calmer waters and balancing it out, or there's someone coming through and you have to balance out that energy and calm that down a little bit, okay? So be aware of someone that's trying to be a little bit hasty, or who might be a little bit more opinionated. Could be an air sign that could be coming through a Knight. Give me one more card on this Knight. What do we get? Yeah, it's kind of like then I get what I do. Then I get this opposite, like the Knight of Pentacles, right? So it's kind of like balancing this energy out, or this could be 2 separate people coming forth, and you've got a couple choices to make. Okay, like maybe you're balancing and out two people or 2 things. Okay, 2 sides of a situation. Whatever it is, you've got 2 of something that you're focusing in on. And it could be, again, balancing this energy out from the Pentacles to not being too slow, but not too hasty. Or this is 2 opportunities, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy coming through, who's a Knight, and then the Knight of Swords. This one's very efficient, slow. I mean, it takes forever and ever, but when it comes through, it's solid. This one comes in and out pretty quick. And, this is about slowing that down a little bit. So you might have a couple of choices in something, person, place, or thing, or 2 opportunities in work. Again, heed caution on the one that wants you to make the decision really fast. That's all I got to say here. Anything more? Give me anything more on this, the Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's funny. The Knight of Pentacles, I get the Nine of this is interesting. The Knight of Pentacles, that slow moving, whatever it is that's making you anxious. Could be you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you have, or it's about maybe that you know what it is? It's coming to fruition. The Nine of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, it's coming to fruition. Oh, that's what it is. So it's coming to fruition. There's no more waiting. It's coming through. So the slower person is at its opportunity. It's coming through here. There's no more anxiety, depression, or despair waiting for it to come, that it's starting to come through now. Give me a little bit more on that, just real quick. New beginnings. There's an opportunity for a new beginning, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, minus all the craziness within that. And sacral chakra is coming up again, guys, so definitely clear that. So there's a new beginning here. Could be have a new beginning with Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy second week. But you know, keep in mind is they might be carrying that dual energy, so just slow them down, slow down this new beginning, okay? So the balancing of the emotions of your body feel grounded and good for a brand new beginning. And then that's just saying there's an opportunity coming through. And that Knight of Swords here, I'm going to pull one card on this one here, Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is an ending. I get the Three of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I see putting that to an end. It's kind of like putting that to an end. It was emotional heartbreak. So I kind of feel that that's kind of there. So you're going to know what this is for you, guys. Note your comments below. Let's move on to the third week. All right. Definitely note your comments and smash that like button, because it could be that you're putting some sort of end to some sort of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, someone who's very hasty opinion, just comes in, out, in, out, in, out. Anyway, there's been some heartbreak with that. So I think you've had some choices, and that's kind of why this came up on week 1. Okay, and this could be 2 jobs, you know, let alone 2 people, all right? And it could be even 2 ways of thinking, you know, within yourself in terms of how you want to move forward in your new beginning. So third week for Sagittarius, what wants to come out, all right? What wants to come out the third week for Sagittarius? What do we have here? Nice. Okay, so interesting. So this is beautiful energy. So what I get here is the Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, which is really, really beautiful energy. But I also got the, it's kind of like the Hermit card, where you are going within. There's some introspection that is taking place here. And I like it because it's an opportunity for things to really kind of move forward on a much calmer scale, okay? So it's kind of going within, shining the light, having the strength of the wand. You've got that fire energy on the right side, and on the left side, shining the light on that of which is hidden. So it's like this introspection that is taking place to get some sort of enlightenment. Whatever it is, it has to do with your foundation to create a happy home, harmony, marriage, and environment, all right? Whatever that is for you. Some of you could be moving, wanting to move. Some of you might be moving together in with someone. Some of you might have a brand new beginning. Whatever the case, you get an opportunity to have a solid foundation that is coming through here. So very beautiful energy. So yeah. So you got the kind of like a little bit about an opportunity to kind of move forward in something that, perhaps is, that's going to make you feel a lot more grounded, okay? There's 2 people kind of dancing within there. Yeah, this is, it's like secrets are about to emerge, like under the surface, like something's going to hatch and come out. So I think that something it's like the wisdom. This is about pursuing wisdom in this. And that's what this is talking about, looking at deeper experiences. Yeah. There's a lot going on under the surface as it pertains to some sort of foundation. So, but I feel that there's an opportunity, again, to move where the sun shines and, 2 people kind of dancing, kind of coming out. So the wreath of success. So go within on a situation and then you get that Four of Wands, which really focuses in on helping you home, harmony, marriage, and get that stability. Maybe you just are really looking for that stability in a situation. What does numerology have to say about this? What does numerology have to say? What do we get? Surrender. Gosh, you know who got this? Aquarius got this. Surrender to the situation. It's going to help you. Again, sacral chakra energy is coming through here, guys, okay? times 3. So this is a 10, reduces to a 10, right? Your connection with your source, what, you know, it's your spirituality, what that is for you, and the sacral chakra, just below the belly button. So that's really kind of that energy surrounding that. So definitely clear your chakras from the top to the bottom is going to be key. Surrender to the outcome of the situation and surrender to the most positive aspect. Focus on, surrender to, you know, the vision of what it is that you want. What do we get? I cannot believe this. I'm definitely shuffling here. Make the effort. Make the effort on what it is that you want and surrender to the results of what that is, okay? Because it can be this or something better. But focus on what it is that you want, okay? Put, you know, the ground yourself with confidence in the effort that you want to put forward within a situation, okay? That's going to be super key for you here, okay? Very much so. So that's like in your 3rd week. Anything that might want to come out from the wellness cards, I do want to pull that here and see what comes up for you in the 3rd week. Paradigm shift, a new experience, growth, expansion, a cycle change. So going through in cycles change. So there's a paradigm shift for you in the 3rd week. And I think that's from going within here, that you have a new take on life. And I think whatever it is, it helps you feel a lot more grounded and happy about the situation. Okay. It gets you more stable, right? And I think that's really key. Wow, this is so cool. So what's coming at the end? Last week of the month for Sagittarius. What's coming out for November? What do we have? 5 of Wands, okay. And then we've got the 8, we've got the Leo is the strength card. Leo energy is coming through here. So, wow. Okay, so you know what I feel? Like these are burdens. Like this is adversity that you've been going through, like any sort of, you know, kind of loss of, how do I want to say it? Like there's been a disagreement of some sort. Because I get the 5 of Wands. Something's a mountain. There's some sort of disagreement between 2 people or a situation, right? There's a disagreement. 2 people are coming head to head and the volcano's about to erupt in the back, okay? So it comes to a head at the end of the month, and this is saying then what shows up is the devil right in front of you, and yet this is the strength card. You know, she's got her arm around the lion, and they're not budging a bit. She's not budging, right? And this is about overcoming the fear. Overcoming the fear of what it visually, you know, in your mind might think it could be. And this is saying is, no, I'm kind of calm, cool. You know, they're not flinching. Like they're just, they're like, okay, this is interesting, you know, and the devil's like, you know, whatever coming up, you know, and this is saying, no, we're balanced. This is like, we've overcome that fear that once, you know, drove us crazy and caused a lot of disagreement and strife in our life. But that has changed, right? That has changed. So now it's about moving forward and overcoming kind of that devil energy, right? The destructive habits of the past, right? And it could be a way of being, a way of doing, a mindset. I'm going to pull a shadow side. Let's pull a shadow card on this one here. What is it that you're overcoming here? I just am curious for this and going a step deeper for you, Sag, and see what this is. What do we have here? Compromising. Think about being fair and working in harmony with the other person and not in competition is what this talks about. Okay. So rather than going head to head with someone, think about compromise. Like you're like, you know, can we just kind of work this out? Listen, I really don't need to see you anymore. I know that you're there and that's fine. But, you know, I'm really balancing out my emotions, my light and my dark side. And I'm just leading with my, my positive side because it feels a lot better. Right. So you're not as scary, right? I know that you're there and I've incorporated my dark side into, but I'm not going to let that keep me unbalanced. Right. You've got that temperance energy above her head as a halo, so to speak, you know, but it's about, yeah, you don't have to go head to head. And this is about, you know, being able to overcome, you know, in a situation, I think is going to be the biggest thing, right? It's like you're compromising and you're fair. And when you work in harmony with another person, you now listen, reflect, and feel, and you don't expect. Yeah, expectations, right? So, you know, expectations are coming into play as it pertains to the shadow side. And I just kind of pulled up what's the argument surrounding the shadow side, and this is what came up. okay? So that talks to me that it's about listen, reflect, and feel, but don't have expectations on something. I think that's what it's surrendering expectations to something, right? And connect with source and focus on what it is that you want, and it comes through. Anything from numerology that wants to come through in the last week, what is this for you here? What do we get? Physical activity is going to help you. It's going to balance you, okay? This reduces to a 13, then reduces to a 4, and that's about balance. So get out there and do a little bit of exercise, change your state. It moves the emotions of that sacral chakra, and it starts moving those emotions in the body, and that dopamine goes up, and it makes you feel a lot better about yourself. It's really a beautiful kind of a physical, natural high. Let's pull a manifesting card for you, and what wants to come through for you for manifesting in the month of November from the manifesting cards. What is it that wants to come through here? What do we have? What do we have here? I expect prosperity to follow me. There you go. Connection with source. There you go, guys. So I'm going to leave that right there. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Have a beautiful November, guys. And note your comments, like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, namaste.